Well, hello everyone. I just got done watching qualifying for the Daytona 560th edition. I taped I taped the qualifying earlier, along with the Fans Auto Parts Clash. I'll show highlights for you tomorrow. But tonight we gotta talk about the qualifying for the Daytona 500. I might do an article about how the duels work in my on my blog sometimes next week. Correction, this week. Well, I just got done watching Daytona 500 qualifying, which I taped earlier today, or on noon. And I just saw that Junior Nation has reached a new standard bearer. Alex Bowman, who is one of the contenders for Sunoco Rookie of the Year, and also a successor to Dale Earnhardt Jr. and that number 88 Hendrick Chevrolet couldn't have had a more auspicious start to the next phase of his Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series career. Took the pole position. For next Sunday's season opening Daytona 500. His first official competition as a full-time driver of the number 88 car. He went around the 2.5 mile Daytona International Speedway in 46.002 seconds, and final round of Sunday's single car qualifying at time it translated to an average speed of 195.644 miles per hour. Bowman knew from the outset that he had a car capable of winning the pole. The pressure was right, square off his shoulders to fulfill the potential of his equipment. It was the second career pole for Bowman in the last 3 starts that dates back to November 2016 at Phoenix, where he was subbing for the injured Earnhardt Jr. Bowman became the 12th qualifier to take a lap in the first round of qualifying, and his speed of 185 miles per hour stood as the fastest of the session. But that also meant Bowman had a long wait as the last to make a run in the final round. And he became the 41st different driver to win a pole for the Daytona 500 under a format in which the only two front row qualifiers are locked in for into their starting positions for the Great American Race. And Alex Bowman just topped Denny Hamlin, who won the Daytona 500 back in 2016. I mean, Denny Hamlin, the 2016 Daytona 500 winner, who covered the distance in 46.102 seconds and 195.032 miles an hour. Although he was one spot short of the pole, Hamlin was slated to secure a front row starting spot for the first time in his career. He was elated and surprised for Denny Hamlin. Seven-time champion Jimmy Johnson was third fastest on Sunday, won at 194.734. He'll be starting on the outside pole in Thursday night's first Can-Am Dual 150-mile qualifying race, which is one of the two events that sets the starting order for the Daytona 500. I like Jimmy Johnson, but one of my favorite drivers since Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired is Kyle Busch, who qualified 194.704 miles per hour. Will start fourth. Was fourth fastest. He will start on the outside pole in the second duel after qualifying. And Sunoco Rookie of the Year contender William Byron, teammate to Alex Bowman, and a fellow rookie to William Byron, and Jimmy Johnson, his teammate, was fifth fastest in the time trials, giving Hendrick Motorsports 3 of the top 5 cars in the competitive debut of the new 2018 Camaro ZLI race car. Last year's Monster Energy Series Sunoco Rookie of the Year, Eric Jones, was 6th, followed by Joker's racing teammate Daniel Suarez, Kevin Harvick. So you got Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. Denny Hamlin starting us second. Kyle Busch qualifying fourth. And then Eric Jones was 6th fastest. Daniel Suarez 7th fastest. So you got all four Joe Gibbs cars, 4 Toyotas from Joe Gibbs Racing in the top 10. Amazing. Kevin Harvick, 8th quickest, one of the Stewart-Haas Racing Fords. So you got 4 Chevrolets, 4 Toyotas. Our trains are the second round qualifying, and along with some Fords. And honorables. Danica Patrick making her final start in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. 28th fastest. Number 7, GoDaddy.com Chevrolet. Casey Kane making his debut for the Levine family racing Chevrolet. 18th fastest. Another rookie, Bubba Wallace. We mentioned to you during the preview video that I showed to you on Friday. Qualified 25th in his first outing as a full-time driver for the number 43 Richard Petty Motorsports Chevrolet. And also in his debut for Stewart-Haas Racing. Eric Almirola drove last year for Richard Petty, started 13th fastest, but failing to transfer the final round by 5 1/1000th of a second. In the Daytona 500 pole was the 4th straight for team owner Rick Hendrick, tying in with Harry Ranier for most of the consecutive poles for the Great American Race. Harry Ranier did it 4 straight times from 1979 to 1982. And now Rick Hendrick from 2015, 16, 17, and now 2018. So that's the qualifying results for the 60th renewal of this Daytona 500. Tomorrow I'll show you the highlights from the Advanced Autosports Clash coming tomorrow, which was used to be called the Bud Shootout, Sprint Unlimited, and the Busch Clash. So I'll show that for you tomorrow. Please leave me the comments below. Make sure you share it with your friends. Hit that like button if you like this video. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye, everyone. Can't stop recording. Jesus. Problems.